Drew's here. Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. Got ourselves a spectacular evening here in Nova Scotia tonight, man. Very nice. This is why we're out on a bird hunt, man. We kind of funny, on the way in, we saw one of our target birds. We saw a male ringneck pheasant out on the road right beside somebody's house, so we can't shoot at those. But we decided to come for a drift in through the woods here We drifted all down through. We had a nice, beautiful walk, but we saw no birds. We only saw squirrels. You are allowed to hunt squirrel here in Nova Scotia at this time of year, but squirrel's not on my menu here tonight. So birds were. Well, we didn't see any more birds other than that first one we saw on the way in. So we're gonna stop now. We're both due for a rest. We're here at the face, and we're gonna get my little stick stove going and crank off a nice cup of hot chocolate here for a little break before we head her out. So, thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoy. Your sitting pad is in your bag. Feel free to use it. There's your buddy the squirrel. Hello. Yeah, you know you're not on the menu tonight, don't you? So what's cool about my backpack is my sitting pad attaches to the outside. I've got my little pan here. I don't really need it in this spot. We'll see though, I might still use it. I gotta get this show on the road because it's getting late. So I got our 2 cups. Can you just set those on the ground, please? I got my gloves for playing with fire. I got my kettle. I got water. You know what I didn't pack? I didn't pack my stove. I didn't pack my stick stove. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh no, I put it in your bag. Oh, Wyatt. Remember? Yeah, you got the stove, bro. We're all good. All right, let's get the stove set up. I'm using the Ohuhu stove tonight. Once I get them set here, let's make sure we don't lose that. We need to kind of make a somewhat level spot. Okay, let's get this Ohuhu stove set up real quick. We don't need that. This is my first time getting the Ohuhu stove out this season. If it's kind of, those branches are spongy, move on to drier ones, right? They should snap right off easily. Yeah, but you need thicker than that. We're gonna need enough to boil water, right? All right, so I got a pocket full of birch bark that I harvested earlier. I'm gonna stick a bunch of that in there. That might be too much. There we go. So it sat down, yeah. So I'm gonna pack some of that in there. That'll go there. I wish this were sitting a bit more level. That's better. Okay, that's much better. I got my gloves. No, I've also got the snips here somewhere, Wyatt. Yeah, if they don't pop right off, they should pop right off if they're dry, right? Like with very little effort. Running my hunting pack now is way more difficult to find stuff because I'm not used to where everything is. All right, I'll give Wyatt a hand with these sticks and then we'll get this stove lit, get our water in our kettle, and we'll be good to go. Right on. Alrighty, we're pretty well set up, I would say. I just want to make sure that our lid will go on there, the top of the stove, I mean, not the lid. That'll go on. No, it won't. I'm gonna fix that up some. It's close. I'll be able to just pop that on after we light it. There we go. That's pretty good there. And my gloves are here. Okay, let's see what we got to light this thing. I'm not going to throw a spark at it tonight, I don't think. I think I'm going to use a match if I have my match case. Got my fire kit. Oh yeah, that's the match case that Marty from Marty's Rambling sent me up. Let's try one of these. Oh yeah, and these are special matches too. They're cool. Look at how different they are. Right? They got like orange stuff on them. So if I light that and put that in there, then put that on top, we should be in business. And then we'll put hot chocolate in our cups and be ready, because it should not take long for water to boil here. All right, ready? Here we go. Ooh, that was weird. So it like lit and then, whoa. What is this, Marty? That's not cool. That went off like a firework. That was weird. That was the weirdest match I ever lit. It was kind of cool, but very weird. Hopefully that'll burn from there. Sounds like it's gonna. Let's see what happens, I guess. That was very surprising. I wasn't expecting that to go off like that. Went off like a fuse. You watch, it'll just burn off all our birch bark and not actually light anything. Well, it's not making any noise now. What's up with that? Let me see if I can get it with one of these. I got a Bic lighter too. Jeez. Being difficult. Let's put that on there like that. That'll go. All those dried twigs should take right off. I think we're getting somewhere there now. That match was very weird. Obviously, I don't know how to use it. Okay, let's get our water on here. Once we get that established a little better. Okay, I can see flame at the bottom now too, so I think we're okay. I think that's gonna go. Okay, pass me, wait, let me get this put away so I don't lose anything. Gotta always be putting your stuff away. That way you don't lose stuff. Oh, it's nice in here, eh? Very nice. Now, pass me the hot chocolate. I got it. And my cup has a folding spoon in it. You can pass me my cup, and I will get us dished up. Hold my cup for me, please. Thank you. I'm gonna have hot chocolate too. Hold my cup out, please, so I can put hot chocolate in it. Two scoops. Now your cup. I'll put our lids over here so that we don't lose them. So we're not gonna need them. Whoa, that's going pretty nice there now. One scoop. Two scoops. All right. Put yours over here too. Yeah, we gotta pay close attention to that little stove or he'll burn himself right out on us. Oh no, he's doing great there now. Right on. Hold your cup, please. Looks like our water is well and truly boiled. I'll put my gloves on to fool with this. Oh yeah, that's hard boiling. Okay, let's try and you're gonna have to hold it out here so that I can pour into your cup. Can't even see your hands. Okay, there we go. Good. And look, that was perfect. That's almost burning out. Yeah, one sec. We'll keep our little fire going for ambiance. Don't let me forget our snips. Here's your spoon. Give them a good stir. All right. Can I see the spoon too, please? Thank you. All right. Put the spoon right in the kettle. That way we won't forget it. There. Isn't that lovely? That took no time at all, eh? Does not take long to boil off a pot of water. That's what I like about when we can have a fire, because the fire, like for us to boil off 2 mugs of water on the alcohol stove, that would take probably 20 minutes. It would take a long time, 15 to 20 minutes. But with fire, it takes almost no time at all. I like that. And now that we're allowed to have fires, we're good to go any time of day. I would prefer usually this brook, right? You've been here before. You know that the brook is usually running. It's almost completely dry there now. So I would prefer to be somewhere with water so that we could put the stove out if we had to. But I have water still in my canteen that I could dump on it if I had to. It's not like it's a big fire anyway. Don't burn your mouth on your hot chocolate. Oh, I wish we had seen a bird. That would have been great to get a grouse there tonight. Or one of those great big male ringneck pheasants, man. That was a big bird. Oh well, we've had a nice bit of time in the woods. You're strong enough? Yeah. Mine too. We've got a little bit more if you need more. Me neither. Look at how the Ohuhu stove, see those lines coming out the side? And notice how there's no smoke anymore? That's called gasification. It's a gasifier stove. So inside there, it's burning all the gases that are coming off that would be smoke. It's kind of doing a secondary burn, which makes it very intense like that, right? Isn't it? Gasification is what it's called. Well, what a really nice evening. We've done a lot of walking in the woods, but we're not going to do a lot of walking to get out, because once we go up over the hill, we'll be right on the road and we can walk back down to the car. So, and it looks darker in here than it actually is, I think, right? I mean, it gets dark early, but we'll be out before dark. Oh, that gasification is doing awesome. Oh, that's nice. It's not very warm here today either. It's like 6 or 7 degrees Celsius. So, just right for being out walking in the woods. We're right in the dregs of October. It's getting to be, it's October 29th today. So almost Halloween. October's almost done. Our rabbit season doesn't start until November 1st. So even if we saw a rabbit tonight, we can't shoot it. But the birds are fair game. Deer are fair game right now too. Speaking of birds, those were two like whistling ducks. We don't have a duck license. We can't buy it. We can't go after ducks. So I've hunted and fished my entire life, right? From the time I was very small, a lot smaller than you. You have too, basically. You've been out with me since you were very small. But I don't have a huge interest in killing animals anymore. But I feel like it's important that if you have an interest in learning how to hunt, that I will teach you. So that's why we're out having a look. And we are set up for deer. So we've got a deer blind on the go. So we'll be heading in there too to see if we can catch ourselves a deer this year. And keep your eyes peeled for the Wild Bologna. If you see a Wild Bologna, they are fair game. It is peak season for the Wild Bologna. That's a reference to this other guy I watch on YouTube. His name's Gary. His channel is Tucker and I. And his dog's name, he's got a chocolate lab named Tucker. And him and Tucker go out hunting and stuff. Bird hunting. They've been rabbit hunting too. He's in Newfoundland. And he's been did a series of videos where he's snared and hunted. He actually poached a wild bologna. And you know what bologna is, right? Have you ever seen the big rolls of bologna, like the big things? That's what he catches out in the woods. They're wild bologna. It's pretty cool. You should check out his channel sometime. He's also doing a giveaway right now on a New View hunting suit. So, unintentional. I didn't come out here intending to give you a shout out there, Gary, but if you happen to watch this video, I guess this hot chocolate's for you, man. Thanks for the opportunity to win that New View hunting suit. New View Hunting's motto is, we're going to keep listening to hunters, which is a pretty cool, and Gary said himself, he's made suggestions to this company, and they've made changes based on his suggestions. So that's always cool. Anyway, I think we should just chill here for a bit, have our hot chocolate. The stove's going to burn out very soon. And then we'll pack up and head her up the hill. We'll just sit quietly for a minute. Take some deep breaths. It's very easy to hear things moving around the woods when you sit quietly right now because of all the leaves down. And it's been very dry here in Nova Scotia, so everything is kind of crispy. That's why I bring my pan, right? I don't want the ground catching on fire. But anyway, let's just sit and chill for a bit. Enjoy your hot chocolate. For Gary. Cheers, my buddy. Well, there we go. That was nice, man. So, we are very quickly losing the light here. So, we're kind of pushing our limits. I think we got about 25 minutes to get out of here. You can dump the rest, don't leave, because it's going to go in our pack, right? Just dump it if you don't want to drink it. That's good. Just because it'll leak all over the inside of my pack. Thank you, sir. Well, there we go. We're going to have a lovely, lovely taste of hot chocolate there. Stove's out, almost fully packed. I'm just letting it cool a little bit more. And yeah, let's throw everything in our packs and get cleaned up here and make sure we're not leaving anything behind and head her on up over the hill and back to the car, man. Right on. Let's do it. Can you carry the stove again? Yeah. Great. All right, we have a look around here. Looks like we have everything we brought with us. Not leaving anything behind. We are good. Right on. All right, we got to book her up the hill there. It's starting to get dark now. Mommy's going to be worried. She told us to be home at 6, so we're pushing it. We're past 6 now. So anyway, we've had a lovely little bird hunt. 2 fellows out looking for a bird. We didn't see any other than on the way here in the car. So we had no shots at no birds. We got nothing harvested, but we had a really nice time in the woods. Nice little hot chocolate over the Ohuhu stove, man. And we'll get to do it again soon, I'm sure. So, thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed. Oh, and remember, folks, you will never find anything unless you get out and look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now. Okay, hold the gun. Okay, let's go.